What up, peeps? Welcome to a home vlog. Please excuse my sweaty, unkempt nature. It is so freaking hot in this room. We're getting AC installed in our house, hopefully in the next week or two. The place is just literally waiting on the equipment to be delivered to their facility. Then they're going to schedule a time and come out and do it. So until then, it's really hot, and it's extra hot in the game room because this used to be a garage and it was converted to a livable space. And it has vents and everything, but for some reason it's just hotter than the rest of the house. Once we get AC installed, according to the guy who came out and did the inspection, that will all change. So I'm really looking forward to that because it's hard to spend time out here when it's so hot. But that's not the only reason I'm sweaty. I was just outside cutting a bunch of boards, cutting some wood. Got all the rest of the shelves cut that I needed, except for one because I don't have the right size board. Most of the boards I have in here came from Home Depot. There are some that I had to get at Lowe's because they have longer boards. The Home Depot ones go up to 72 inches for the type I'm using, but the Lowe's ones go up to, I believe, 96 inches, but I need a 78 or a 76 inch one, but I only have 72. The 76 inch board would be to replace this one, which is wood on both sides. I'm trying to get everything to be white like those. Oh my God, Musia. So that's the only board that I need to replace. And I have to buy one board and then just cut it in half lengthways and then, trim off the end and that'll be done. I just filmed a pickup video this morning and I was attempting to put everything away. As you can see, there's still a lot. And I put up a couple more brackets. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I've done so far today. Probably do a couple little time lapses of putting the shelves up that I just cut. So here it is. So I tried to put away the Switch games from my pickup video and I got all the standard case ones away. I had to clear off from here all the way over. I had console boxes there, but I had to make room. But I still have all these special edition games, and I cannot fit a single one. So there's a couple here, and then there's basically a lot of these are special edition Switch games. So there's no room. So I added this bracket right here. It's only 2 screws holding it in, and I can't really get to that middle one very easily, but 2 should be enough. I'm going to put a little shelf right there, so there's going to be that much room for more special edition stuff. And then, also, up here, I added 2 more brackets, and I can basically extend those 3 shelves out. They're going to go all the way to the little pipe there. So that'll be not a ton of extra room, but a lot more than, what I have now. And that should be enough to fit the stuff I need to put away, plus a little bit of room for more expansion. I can always move these statues and stack Switch games up there if I really need to. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. I also cut enough boards here. There's Aria. Hi, Aria. Kitten. Oh, big yawn. But I cut enough boards to replace, that one is wood. That's getting replaced. Plus, I think there's one more that's going to go below there. And then I have enough to put the last 3 here for NES games, which is desperately needed. I do have extra boards left over. There's some here, there's some there. Some of them I'm giving to Kyle so he can use in his game room. But obviously I'm going to use, whatever I can. But I think for right now, I have everything that I need. So, yeah. Let's put some shelves up. Alright, so I moved a couple things around just to make it look a little bit nicer. I filled up the top section here with, you know, a bunch of the special editions, got the console boxes over there, and I have room for expansion right here, which is nice. And then I changed this versus what you just saw in the time-lapse. Made it a little bit more clean. I couldn't really fit the stuff that was there. It just looked really bad. Got Chasm on display, since I love that game. It's awesome. But yeah, that stuff could be moved as well if I needed room to expand over there. Because I've just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, 5 games basically front facing. So if I were to move those around, I could fit a lot more. But that's for the future. But yeah, the Switch wall is looking ridiculous. Hi, Arya. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute, Arya. So it's the next day now, but Abby and I are at Ikea trying to get a little glass case, and look what we found. An old, dirty, original Xbox 360 that has some pencil markings on the top. And a PS3 controller. And another old Xbox. And some awesome artwork. Ew, it's a third-party controller.
Stop being judgy.
Gross.
Old games?
Old games?
Empty.
Oh. Why you troll me like that? I wanted them. So we are at Lowe's now.
Getting, you know, stuff for Cooper's game room.
No. We forgot to film at Ikea, but we did end up getting the glass case. I'm looking for like these little cube shelves as well, which they were sold out on, unfortunately. Oh, wait, they might have those here.
Ooh.
We gotta look. I want some of those cube shelves for underneath the TVs. I already have a shelf there to hold all the consoles that are going to be hooked up, but below that, I want to have like all the Nintendo Power magazines and strategy guides and stuff. And I think those little cube shelves would be perfect. So we got some stuff here, just a few more brackets and another board.
Another family member.
Another plant. The second plant from today. Abby got one at Ikea as well. I think we're going to go to Home Depot after this, get a couple more boards that they just don't have here. And then we're going to go back home and get to work. So we got home and cut all of the shelves, both for the game room here, but also for Abby's game room. We don't really call it her game room, but where she has her collection. She's doing similar style shelves, but hers are gray instead of white. But we cut them, which is what I have here. This is not all the shelves that I still need, but that's everything for this room. There's a little room. If you come out here, there's this little room. I'm putting some shelves up above this window. But I don't have all those ones yet. But at least for the main game room, this is all the shelves that I need. And I just replaced the final one that was wood on the front. So now every shelf is laminated with white on the edge, so it all looks nice and clean and uniform. And I don't know what I'm doing next. So the glass case is pretty much done. The shelves are on the ground behind it there. I'm not going to put the shelves in until I get it in place. It's supposed to go right here. And there's anchors to attach it to the wall, which I'm going to try to do as well. I don't know if there's a stud right there. That's the only problem. So hopefully I have some drywall anchors or something. But yeah, this is awesome. And I'm excited to get some stuff in there and display it really nicely. And I gotta make some room. So it fits, but it's all see-through, and that does not look great. So I think I'm going to actually move that little adapter thing to that outlet over there, and then maybe just have one cable coming out that I run along the edge there, so it looks as clean as possible. Obviously, the consoles are not hooked up like this to be final. This is, I just, I was trying to play some stuff and I just, hooked it up like this. So this is all going to change, of course. This is, just temporary, but that, if I'm putting this here, this is obviously where it's going to stay, and I don't want that behind it because it looks like crap. And I cannot anchor it to the wall. I cannot get close enough to the wall to anchor it, not only because of that, but also just because the base here, like where the carpet is, it sticks out like 1.5 inches, and you can see the gap. There's no way I'm going to be able to anchor that, so I'm just going to have to be careful. I'm not planning on putting too much stuff in here anyway, just to display like some special stuff, which I'm probably going to put in there like right now. So I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Another issue with this thing, with this build, I've never built this exact model or anything, but there's magnets that hold the door closed. There's one at the bottom and one at the top right there, and it works. It holds it closed. The problem is it's only the bottom that's touching. You can see that's actually not even touching it. I can make it touch, but it doesn't stick. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, it's staying closed otherwise, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, let's fill this thing up. As I'm putting stuff into the glass case, Ari just comes in and plops down. She always lays like this on the floor. And I sent a picture of her doing this yesterday to the group chat with everyone at the store. And Ryan said it's a trap. And we're going to see if that's true or not. Hey, Aria. Can I pet you? Can I pet your tummy? Yeah? Oh, it's not a trap. She loves it. Oh, she's making some air muffins. You're so cute. You're so cute, Aria. All right, guys. I was listening to some CU podcast, and I think it's pretty close to being done, although I will say this is probably going to change frequently. I really like how I have it set up right now, but there's a few things that I would like to add / change. And like I said, it's probably just going to be completely different in the future. But I'm going to go through and show you real quick. On the top, I have these two first 4 figures resin Mario statues. Super cool. I have the 4 little Mother 2 figures that I have. And then the first little section here is Donkey Kong. Now I'm going to open the door so you guys can see better with no glare reflection. But here's what it looks like. And I love it. It is very busy, but, I feel like you either have to have like one item per shelf, or you have to make it like this. You can't have like a few things. It wouldn't look right, in my opinion. So I decided to go with the packed look. So first, this little Donkey Kong toy here. Here's the box. This was factory sealed, and I opened it to put it in here. We have a couple of those at the store. Came with that Donkey Kong figure, and that is super cool. Got some plushies up top, all the different figures, Donkey Kong a shot glass, not for resale games, couple pins, the Donkey Kong 64 controller, the Donkey Kong Game Boy Advance bobblehead. And yeah, I love Donkey Kong Country, and definitely wanted to do a Donkey Kong themed thing because I do have so many toys and figures. There's a ton of them. Next, Banjo Kazooie. I am going to beat this game this year. I've played so much of it. I had it when I was a kid. I played it even when I was older, but I've actually never beaten the game. So I do plan on doing that before the end of the year. But I have this custom painted Banjo Kazooie controller, which I have had for a very long time. I got that made from Zoki64. He has a video on YouTube that he shot right after he made it, before he sent it to me. It's got the little honeycomb patterns. Beautiful, beautiful controller. And got the Banjo Kazooie controller holder. It doesn't really work for N64 controllers, so it's kind of just balancing there, and then I had to wrap the cable around the back to hold it on there, but it's working. Got a couple plushies, pin, both the not for resale N64 games, the loose amiibo, and then the soundtrack in there. I'm actually planning on buying a couple things off eBay to fill out this space a little bit more. We have the little 2D figures, the U2's figures at the store. I'm probably going to grab one of those. And we have Banjo ones coming as well. I'm just not sure when they're going to arrive. But I'm looking at the vintage, I guess vintage, the late 90s Diddy Kong Racing Banjo figure. I have one of those in my shopping cart on eBay. It's like $45. I think I'm just going to buy it so I can put that in here because it's going to look awesome. I'd love to get it sealed, but there's the cheapest one sealed is $450, and I'm not going to spend that. Next, Pokemon. This is the first one that I would say has more of a focus on actual video game items versus figures and toys. Got both the Japanese controllers in there. That box is actually... it's empty. I don't have the console, but the box is there. I'll get the console eventually, but it's the New York Pokemon Center exclusive. The sealed Pokemon box, big box, the 3 different Pokemon pre-order bonus figures, the Torchic, Japanese Pokemon Center exclusive Game Boy Advance SP, and a bunch of other stuff. Pins, not for resale games, little Pokemon watch. And then the Mario one. And I got my 3 Mario-related N64 not for resales. Mario 64 is my #1 favorite game of all time, so I definitely needed to do something Mario. Some pins in here, a little Mario Party 7 shot glass, and then a couple of the small keychain Nintendo 64 plushies. N64 Nintendo collectibles ones, and then just the Mario Kart original DS there on the holder thing, and then the rest are mostly older figures. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one are all older. Some of them are like really old. That Luigi is the one single item in my entire collection that I had when I was a kid. I don't know where it came from, but I had it when I was a kid. I had it in my collection when I lived in Florida, and then when I decided to sell everything, my friend Kevin told me that he wanted to buy that. And so I sold to him for really cheap, like $10 or whatever. And then when I started collecting again, he gave it back to me. And that was his plan all along. And I really, really appreciate that because, like I said, that is the only item remaining from my childhood, which is super, super cool. And then we have this prototype bobblehead here, one of a kind. Look at his teeth. Got that from an ex-Nintendo employee. So that is it. Those are all the shelves. I love it. I just got a notification on my phone from eBay that my offer was accepted on some Banjo Kazooie item. Don't know what it was because I offered on 3 different things. But yeah, I love the way that this turned out. I think it looks awesome. Super, super packed, like I said, but it'll change in the future, and maybe next time I'll try out just having like one main item on each shelf, because I think that would also look good. But I do like the way that it turned out, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm not planning on doing much else with the game room today. We're back at the store tomorrow, and then the next day, we're starting the store remodel. So I built 1 glass case today, and we have to build 4 more on Friday and Saturday, and they're 10 times bigger than this one each. So that's going to be fun, right? I hope you guys are looking forward to that. That, of course, will be on the Double Jump channel, not this one. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely had fun making it, and, I don't make vlogs on this channel all the time, but every now and then I like to do one. And we're getting really close to being done with the game room, so hopefully that room tour will be coming very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.